everyone. Welcome to our Employer Spotlight. Today, I am here with Christine and Kelsey. They are representing US Xpress, one of our employer partners here at the Center for Career Development. So Christine and Kelsey, if you want to, could you just introduce yourselves to our students and alumni that are watching and tell us a little bit about US Xpress. Tell us about your company and what they do.
Okay. Well, I'm Kelsey Lewis. I've been at US Xpress for almost 4 years. I work in the HR department, so I'm an HR business partner. Really what that is that I work directly with certain divisions of the company as their source of anything HR related. So training, employee relations, anything having to do with leave or FMLA or any type of hiring, we handle it all. So we're that main source for everybody. So a great way to touch point with a lot of different groups within the organization. Like I said, I've been here for 4 years. I came into US Xpress through a leadership development program we have. So I've worked in various departments, such as our customer experience, which is customer service, our fleets, brokerage, sales and marketing, safety. So I've had kind of a wide range of experience there. US Xpress as a whole, we're an organization, we're transportation industry. So we have over 5,000 trucks, which are our assets. Our employee base is almost over 9,000 people. We do have a brokerage division as well. So that's where we take the freight that we have and we put them on other trucks for other companies and they haul our freight. So again, we are a transportation corporation. It's what we do. We haul freight and move things from A to B, but it's not really as simple as just moving it from A to B. There's a lot of planning and logistics that go into everything. We have all the different back office support like any other industry. So we have IT, HR, safety, sales and marketing, communications, everything that a normal company would have as well. That's kind of just a brief overview. I'll let Christine kind of do her introduction and give maybe some more information about US Xpress as well.
Yeah, so I'm Christine McCaleb. I am one of the HR managers at US Xpress. So I have 2 HR business partners and then 2 people who work in recruiting that roll up under me. So a little bit about US Xpress as a whole. So I think Kelsey kind of hit the nail on the head, talking a little bit about our industry and what we do. Transportation is a very fast-paced industry for sure, and it's 24/7. So there's a lot of work that goes into it, like she said. But we have such an amazing team, and our industry has changed so much, especially our company, as far as changing our culture. And that's been a huge thing for us in 2019 and 2020. So our culture as a whole is very open and honest, very open door policy. It's a really great aspect for people that they feel like they can go into the VP's office and ask a question. And it's a very, very family focused environment. So it's really great.
Thank you both. So you were headquartered in Chattanooga, is that correct?
Correct.
So is that where the bulk of your jobs are? Are there other locations that people might find opportunities?
So yes, we are headquartered in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We have 2 main offices there. We also have right down the road from us, about 20 miles away in Tunnel Hill, Georgia, our terminal. We have various terminal locations throughout the United States, as well as many, many dedicated sites. A dedicated site would be like a Target distribution center. We work out of that distribution center because we have contracted business with them. We keep our trucks on site and we only haul their freight. So that would be a dedicated site. We do have office employees who work there on site in the distribution centers. So as far as locations, like main locations for US Xpress, we do also have some brokerage offices in like Arizona. We also have one in Chicago, various locations, one in Nashville. But our main sites would be Chattanooga, and that's where like the bulk majority of our positions would be. But we do have also a new portion of our company is called Ventures, which is out of Atlanta as well, which a lot of IT positions there, a lot of data integration, things of that nature. If anybody's interested in that type of work, very big down there at Ventures, very technology driven. But yes, our main locations would be Chattanooga.
Great, great. So tell us a little bit about the kinds of jobs and kinds of opportunities that a new sort of entry-level college graduate might look for at US Xpress. And, you know, if any of these are open right now, go ahead and share a little bit about that.
Yeah, so as far as internships, we currently don't have anything readily available at the moment, but we are in the process, and we actually just got done building out a formal internship program that we are looking to be launching soon. So there will be more information coming out with that. The program is going to allow students to have hands-on work experience as well as being paired up with a mentor within the company so that they can kind of learn that way. And there's also going to be outings with the fellow interns that are hired on through the program. So we are going to be sending out more communication soon. So definitely be on the lookout with that. As far as entry level positions go and kind of new jobs starting out for someone who is just graduated college, we're always looking for great talent. So whether that's an internship or an entry level position, we're constantly looking at ways that we can grow our US Xpress family. So as far as recommendations, I would have people look at our website. We update our website every single day, so you're constantly getting the most up-to-date positions. And there's a lot of great information out there for people to learn more.
Sure. Are there any typical opportunities that you anticipate, having a big need for in the future? Types of roles or job functions?
Yeah, so we always have a need for technicians, for diesel techs, and I know brokerage, we do hire a lot of entry level people as far as people who might be interested in sales or customer service. Those are kind of our bigger industries. We also have people within operations as well. So it's kind of, the sky's kind of the limit in terms of where someone wants to go, but we do have, I think, operations, brokerage, customer experience, sales, and our technicians are some of the biggest ones that we hire pretty frequently.
Sure. So thinking about maybe those positions that you mentioned, the operations, the brokerage, the sales and customer service technicians, what are some of the skills, the experiences that might make a candidate a good fit, that could help a student stand out? What do you like to see on their resumes and in interviews?
Yeah, so that's a really great question. So as far as experience, we will work with that individual to train them on what they need to know from a technical standpoint. So we look a lot more for kind of the softer skills. So being a team player, someone who's willing to learn, and then also someone who wants to grow as well. So those are some of the bigger ones that we look at. So I would recommend highlighting those on your resume and even asking either an advisor or a mentor or the Career Service Center to kind of review that to make sure that your resume is also a reflection of who you are as a person and what you want to do, but also a good representation about your experience as well.
Great, thank you. So another question I have for you, and you kind of mentioned it earlier, but tell us a little bit about the company culture. What is it like to work at US Xpress? Why, Kelsey and Christine, do you like to work at US Xpress?
Yeah, so I would say culture is really on the tip of everyone's tongue right now at US Xpress. During this past year, we've done a whole revamp of our culture because obviously your people are your most important aspect of your company. So we want to make sure our people are taken care of, they're enjoying their work environment, they're producing good results, they're knowing what results to produce. And clarifying all those expectations. So we've been working on revamping the culture. Christine mentioned it earlier, things such as being open and honest. These are part of our core values that everyone is distributed when they first come into the company. We have them posted everywhere. We have videos and trainings on them, but being open and honest, collaboration with others, keeping transparency, open door policies, and being able to walk up and talk to anybody about your ideas and have those ideas taken for what they are. And again, not being questioned, questioning them if they are being questioned. What can we do to expand that idea or make it something that could actually work within the organization? So we also just kind of done some fun things to relax culture, such as we barely have a dress code now, in essence, that you can pretty much wear what's comfortable, obviously being appropriate, but we have shorts during the summer. People wear baseball caps around the office, their team shirts to support the sports they like, sneakers. Obviously in certain departments, people will dress up more if they have an important meeting or they're meeting with a VP, or maybe they're in a department where they have a lot of customer meetings. But for the most part, a lot of college students and young people coming into the workforce love our environment because it's that laid back, fun environment. Especially in our brokerage department, they have a lot of after work activities. We have kickball teams, soccer teams, softball teams, different events people go to, like baseball games. So you really start to become a family with those who you work with. And I think that really is what keeps people coming back to US Xpress and staying here as well. I know in my experience, my favorite part of work is the people that I work with. You're with those people the majority of your life. When you really calculate the hours you're at work every week, you spend more time with them than you do your family. So to me, they feel like family. My team, everyone I work with, Christine and the group that we work with, having that real connection with them. And even while we've been working from home, playing Kahoot games and stuff online to interact, I would just really say that's at the forefront of our culture, is making sure that our employees feel connected to one another and feel connected to what our business is doing and feel like they're part of those results that are impacting our customers. Great.
I like that mention of somewhat casual, comfy clothes. I think we're all enjoying that right now. So Kelsey and Christine, what advice do you have for students, or maybe especially our recent grads, our May grads? Some of them may have already secured jobs, but many of them are still, they're currently job searching in what's a little bit of an uncertain market during the COVID-19 pandemic. So what advice do you have for students who are job searching right now? What would you tell them to do?
Yeah, and right now it's definitely challenging being a recent grad or even someone in school looking for an internship or a new position. There are so many aspects with the COVID-19 that are changing almost daily. So employers are constantly having to keep on top of new regulations that are coming out or new changes that are happening to make sure that we're following those and we're keeping all of our employees and the public safe. So my biggest piece of advice would be not to give up. Don't get discouraged. There are companies out there hiring like US Xpress. So there are a lot of opportunities out there. I know it can sometimes feel a little discouraging, but my biggest thing would just be to be flexible and to not give up, and constantly, your search might be a little bit harder, but you are going to find something.
Yeah, definitely. Persistence is key. You're exactly right. So you both mentioned or that your website is a good place to find opportunities. So can you tell students and graduates and alumni of University of Tennessee Knoxville who may be listening to this how to apply with you all? What would you like them to do? What's your website? How do you navigate that? Are there any special tips and tricks that you want them to know?
Yeah, so our website is usxpress.com. If you go to our careers page, that's where you're going to find a lot of our information regarding what's currently open right now. You'll also be able to kind of hear a little bit about some of the different positions that we have and learn a little bit about some of the perks and the benefits that we have. And then also throughout our website, you'll be able to see different testimonials from people who work here and why they enjoy working here and maybe why they continue to work here. You'll also be able to see just a better picture in terms of what our culture is and what we stand for, and really being that relentless people that Kelsey was talking about earlier. We definitely work hard and play hard, and that's our mentality. And I think there's a lot of that culture that's expressed onto our website.
Great. So Kelsey and Christine, is there anything else that you would like us to know? Anything else that you would like to share about US Xpress or about the job search, about applying with you all? Is there anything else that you would like us to know?
I would just say that the experience that I've had, and I think Christine's had a very similar experience as well, the type of environment that we're creating at US Xpress, the things we're doing right now, the ways we're expanding our company and the technology we're using, it's a great time to come in and join US Xpress. Just being here for the past 4 years, I've seen so much change in that time. A lot of cultural fun changes, even just going through this epidemic, although it's been scary for some, I feel like we've really persevered through it. Just working with my own departments, morale is up, people are having fun, people are enjoying it. A lot of people don't, they love working from home. And so we're able to kind of figure out now, okay, maybe we can have more positions that telecommute, whereas before we were afraid, hey, maybe it wouldn't work, maybe productivity wouldn't be there, and now it is. So I think it's helped us stretch and grow a lot of ways that we didn't see before. So I think a lot of good things have come out of the current situation, and a company that can work through the hard times and come out stronger because of it, that's a company you want to be at. So I think that those who are looking for a new place to start and looking for an exciting, fast-paced career where things are always changing, it's never going to be the same, and it's going to be hard some days, but I definitely think it would be a good place to start your career if you came and work for us.
Yeah, and I completely agree with Kelsey. There's definitely have been a lot of change. I've been with US Xpress for about 2.5 years, and even in that time, there's been a lot of change, but it's been so exciting to see kind of the changes that have happened, whether it's from a technology standpoint or a people standpoint or a process standpoint. I love the fact that we don't just take the status quo for what it is. We're really looking at new ways to innovate ourselves and be and growing and not just saying, oh, that's the way we've always done things. So I would say for people who are constantly wanting to innovate, someone who wants to kind of challenge a little bit as far as, hey, why are we doing it this way? Have we thought about it this way? I think US Xpress is a really great place to start off. There's so much ways for you to get connected with other departments, and there's so many resources out there to grow professionally as well. So it's just been a really exciting time to be at US Xpress, and I agree with Kelsey as far as the people goes. I'm a little bit biased, and I love our team. I think it is so much fun, but at the same time, we know that if I'm struggling or if Kelsey's struggling, that you have a whole team around there who will be there to support you.
Absolutely. People are what makes a job enjoyable, honestly. So it sounds like y'all are a great place for a new grad to explore and potentially work with. And it sounds like you are still currently hiring. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's awesome. So, and also one little tip that I made the mistake of, US Xpress is spelled Xpress, right?
Yes.
No E, okay?
No
No
E.
E on Express. So when you're looking for the website, do not add the E. Yes. All right, well, thank you very much, Christine and Kelsey. This has been really wonderful. Hopefully some Vols will visit your website and consider applying. Lots of great opportunities in Chattanooga and elsewhere. Yeah. Thank you both, and have a good rest of your day then.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.